Good evening, wonderful ladies and gentlemen of the digital world. I welcome you here to the first of hopefully many What the Show edition Family Feud. This time we're starting out with some 80s and 90s sitcoms in the honor of the legend Bob Saget that passed away, unfortunately, earlier this month. We wanted to honor him, and we thought no better way than doing a little game show in the world of 80s, 90s. Might be some Schmodown-esque questions in there too. Who knows? I don't know. But all I do know is that we're going to have fun and we're going to have a good time. So bringing in our first team representing What the Show, we've got Mike and Bethany Deacon.
Woo, woo, woo! We're ready to feud.
And I forget. So who is your other? How is he related to you? We have the husband and wife here.
Yeah, I'm Bethany, and I met my lovely husband Mike 5 years ago at our job, and we have a gorgeous Yorkie puppy. And then joining us today on the feud is our cousin Rob Fishbag. On my side, really, Ginger
good to meet you.
That's our cousin.
Pleasure to be here.
Great to meet you, cousin Rob. How do you fit into this wacky family?
You know, we just I took one of those spit in a tube and sent it into the factory thing and found out we were related.
Message me, and we've been happy kin ever since.
Yep, exactly.
Excellent. Well, we've got our first three contestants here. I'm excited. We bring in some special guests with us as well. This is the family. They'll have to tell me what the actual name of their family is, but here they are, all three of them. Let's bring them in.
We're the Call to Action family. It's nice to see everyone. We're super pumped to be here. We're loud, we're proud, and we're in your face, and we're gonna win.
We don't support anything that you just said.
All right. So what do we have going on? Is there a dad and a mom and a son? How does this work here?
We were all in the same orphanage. We all escaped from the same mental health orphanage at a young age. We all became related with New York pizza at 2 a.m., which I feel is the official way to become related.
That's family. That's family right there.
That's family. Family's not always good.
As Vin Diesel would say.
It's not always blood. Sometimes it's pizza grease.
Yeah.
Love it.
We're walking here.
Love it very much. All right. Well, I think we may as well get started. Anything keeping us? Let's see. Do we have any sponsors tonight? Anyone want to anyone know about any sponsors at all? Do we have any sponsors?
We do have a sponsor on the Call to Action crew, which is also a very similar sponsor to the What the Show crew, but it is the one, the only, the Mr. Toad. He is here representing all of us on this stream today.
Legend.
Big shout out to the legend.
Absolute legend.
To some of our pre-match conversation, I think Jell-O was one of our sponsors, but they kind of cut out. So.
Was it because of Bill Cosby?
It might have been. We're still in negotiations. We might have to do it back.
While we're feuding today and in memory of Bob Saget, may we also be in memory of Louis Anderson, an all-time great host of the feud. May both of you rest in peace in your memory. Please blessing.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. So he is the second part of this. There may or may not be a question that will honor him a little bit. And we also may or may not have a question that will also honor the other tragic one of many others that passed this month of Meatloaf. Cannot forget about him.
Oh, definitely not.
I won't do that. I won't forget about
cheers to him. There it is.
Oh, yeah. Where's
there it is.
Great tune.
Chris
one of the greatest album covers ever.
Yes. So Justin, the Juice friend of the show, the other co-host here, not me. I'm Juice Harvey. Same name, not related, no relation. He told me that he played Nothing But Meatloaf at the restaurant that he works at the night that we found out he passed away. So he had a bunch of 90-year-old ladies eating their dinner, just hearing Bad Out of Hell. Said it was a wonderful time.
I think that's those 90-year-old ladies really enjoyed it.
If you work in the he also told me one of the servers made a great joke. If you work in the industry, you get this, but 86 Meatloaf.
Oh,
wow! Too soon.
Wow.
I once read while my husband goes and feeds our dog who's clanging our bowls. I once read a post and it made me laugh out loud, but it was very morbid. And they were like, I just want my funeral to be a chef going up to the podium and being like, 86 Bethany. And everyone just leaves. They all go hurt and just leave. It was very morbid, very funny.
As they're leaving, they go behind.
Tragic.
Go behind. Someone shows up late and so the funeral like behind corner.
But
Herd, just like a solemn herd throughout everyone. And they all
This is very niche jokes right now.
Yeah.
Just for the
If you like morbid humor and you've ever worked in the service industry, welcome to What the Show. We're here to play the feud tonight.
that
From
dang
my
darn
experience-
Justin the Juice derailing our show when he's not even here. Well, let's get in right to the right question. We may as well. So our first up for this, we're going to be going in a row like a normal Family Feud. So Mike will start and Paul Denuzio will start as they're two family leaders here. So we'll let them
Oh, they really are. It's kind
Mike.
of like The Godfather. I don't know.
let them go for it. So if we're ready,
We're ready.
let's get everything pulled up here.
Start the feud.
Let's do it. Name the best 80s and 90s sitcom dad.
It's Mike.
Mike.
Al Bundy.
That is not going to be number one.
Good answer.
Good answer.
Wrong team, Bill.
Is a good
I don't know.
answer.
That was
Does-
facetious.
Wrong.
Paul has a shot to get on the board.
I'm gonna go with Danny Tanner.
Oh, good answer.
Good answer.
Paul.
Good answer.
Al Bundy's the right answer.
Oh.
That's fortunate. I want to reach out.
All right. So we're on the board. We have begun. So going down to the call to action, family. Would we like to stick with this question, or would we like to move on and let What the Show crew answer?
What do you think, guys?
I think we
I think
got
we should
it.
play. I think we should play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should play.
Excellent.
Definitely play.
We got a definite play.
Yes,
Let's lock it
definitely
in.
play.
We're going to play.
Definite play.
We're gonna play.
All right. Let's move on. So next we have the wonderful Danny Joy. Anything you want to tell us about yourself before you answer the question?
Hi, hello. My name is Danielle. I'm a Gemini moon, I'm a Gemini sun, Gemini rising, Taurus moon. I'm a host on the Call to Action pod. At least I was a year ago. And
We exist.
and now I'm here. What's up? What the show? Proud to be here.
All right, excellent. Hopefully you know about as much about Gemini Tauruses as you know about 80s and 90s sitcoms. Let's see what you've got. Name the best 80s, 90s sitcom dad.
Okay, I'm sorry that I don't fully remember his name, so please forgive me, my friends. But I'm gonna go with Mike Weaver. I'm pretty sure that's his name. That might be
Good
the start.
answer.
Jason Weaver. I think it is.
Jason Weaver.
Where is it?
Ah!
Oh.
That's fun.
So
It's
cool.
also
Good
not
answer.
Weaver. It's Sieber. You.
It's Weaver.
It's Mike Weaver now.
Yeah, how's
I'm gonna be that person. I'm gonna be that person on
Where is the
team,
dad
by the way.
from?
Both very
Alan
close
Thicke
to
from
making the
Growing
cut.
Pains.
I think she would.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm next. Yeah.
Next, next, Mr. Belford.
Hi, first time listener, a long time caller. Yeah, and I'm
Yes.
gonna go with Dr. Phil Huxtable from the Cosby Show. Woohoo! Let's get it over with right now.
There it is.
It's an answer. It's an answer.
Let's
Oh,
see.
It's an answer. It's an
That's an
answer.
answer.
Oh, he's on it.
He is on it.
I don't know who you were polling, Juice, but they're all he. Just kidding.
So it's back
I
to
pulled the lovely
He
Schmo.
makes it now. Bundy doesn't.
I should also clarify, I pulled the lovely Schmodown community, all sorts of competitors and
Oh, of
fans
course.
weighed
We are
in.
even.
You got a lot of answers. Good. All right.
So
All right.
let's. So we're back to Mr.
Back to
Paul.
me. Yeah, back to me. Dan, I think Danny might have been mixing up Stephen with Weaver with Stephen Keaton. I think from Family Ties. I think that might be what happened. So I'll do that. I'll go with Stephen Keaton from Family Ties.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come
another close one. That was a one.
Great.
That was close too.
Okay.
Mm.
So
Maybe should have made this one 8.
I'm gonna go. It's my turn, right? I can go.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with.
Yep.
Let's go with Mr. Mr. Carl Winslow. That's the right name. I know that's the right name. Carl Winslow.
Great answer. All right.
Oh, man, now I gotta think of another.
We move down to our
Shit.
longtime listener, first time caller. Name the best 80s, 90s sitcom dad.
Oh my god. These are all my answers. I don't have any.
There's 2 more. Like,
I'm gonna go
And
with
Joe,
the dad
Bill
from
Cosby's
7-7.
a rapist.
I don't know if that's like. I don't know.
Huxtable's
I think
not.
that's not 90s though. Shit. I'll just go with the dad from 7th Heaven. I don't think that's right, but I'll go with that.
it's a sitcom, sure.
Dad from 7th Heaven. Is it on the board?
Ah.
Oh God, Rob, I don't know. Okay.
So
What
we
do you think?
return to Mike, Bethany,
They
and the
never
lovely Rob.
officially said the Growing Pains dad. Should we go with the Growing Pains dad, or what else we got? We got Step by Step.
I like
We
Red
got-
Foreman. Red Foreman from that 70s show.
Is that
Oh,
a
we
90s?
didn't
That's
do
not
So,
90s.
here's-
That's like 2000s, yeah.
Mike and Bethany, my only fear is that I don't know if people would have thought like late 90s. You know what I mean? Like they're probably so like Red Foreman would be a good choice, but you know, the show didn't premiere till 98.
I will say I did keep it to things that were more in the 80s, 90s,
Okay,
not
yeah.
90s, 2000s.
Well,
I will let that be a disclaimer.
I'm confused as if they ever officially did answer the Growing
Uh,
Pains.
Now,
What's the Growing Pains dad's name? The C.
Jason
Mike
Seaver.
I would have counted that, but it was not. So I did.
Okay. All right,
I
so
would
we
have given that to
I
him.
can go with that. I can't think of any more
What
like
about-
dads.
What about Tony Danza from Who's the Boss?
That's
Okay, yeah,
go with it.
I go with it.
Let's
Go
We're going
with
with
it.
it. All right.
Cousin Rob.
Dan
All
Connor's my
right.
next guy.
So
My next
Paul,
was Dan
I didn't
Connor.
answer the questions. Don't blame me. All right. So
Paul Charles in charge things.
our fifth 80s, 90s sitcom dad.
Martin
Frasier. I don't consider that like a family
You
sitcom.
had a few in
Who
there.
knew that this was his friends gonna be in
Who
here?
answered
It's one of those things where like his kids are adults, so you don't think of him as a sitcom dad.
Yeah, that's not like a family sitcom. That's not what I was thinking.
Well, Jimmy Nails might have named it. Jimmy Nails might
Where's
have
the
named it.
audience to all say it in unison?
So, and the last one, number 2.
All right.
Literally discussing Fresh Prince the other night. Damn it. That's all right. That's all right. We're gonna come
All
back.
right.
No, we're gonna come back.
We're up, baby. We're up. All right. Good
All
guy.
right.
Good job, Team Pizza. Pizza family.
So- We now have our matriarchs of the crew. We've got Bethany and Danny going
Oh, I don't
against.
have to fight against Danny. We're lovers, not fighters.
That's
Cool.
true.
That's a totally different
All
kind of
right.
stream.
We both love Mr. Toad too much to
That's
ever
very true.
fight.
Show sponsored by Pornhub.
All right. I will clarify before we continue that it did turn into, it's not necessarily just family shows. I will let that be known.
Okay. So you're telling me I'm gonna have to know things like Frasier and Cheers and Friends.
Married with Children.
Rob.
All
How about
TV shows
He'll be
from
all
the
right.
80s
He'll
and
be all right.
90s that are situational comedies.
Don't worry.
basically.
There's not, the questions change gear after a little bit. But not for this next question. So,
Okay.
are Danny and Bethany ready?
Ready.
As ready as I'll ever be.
Name the best 80s, 90s TV sitcom.
You got it.
Oh, did I get it? Okay, I don't agree
got
with the sentiment, but I am going to go with Friends because bitches love Friends.
Let's see if Friends on the board.
Wow.
Oh, okay. People were
Come on,
thinking
Danny,
family.
bring it over.
apparently.
Come on, Danny. You got
All
this.
right, Danny.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Okay. My
I'm
answer.
proud of people for not answering Friends, by the way. Sorry.
Me too. Also, beat it up. My answer is going to be the Golden Girls.
Good answer. Good answer.
Time
It is a good answer. Unfortunately,
Oh,
People.
All right, we're gonna-
All right,
Rob, we're gonna play, we're gonna play.
All right, cousin Rob, I think.
All right.
Here we go.
I'm gonna go with Steinfeld.
Ooh, good answer.
Good
Good answer.
The number one answer is. Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's a good. What is number? The only thing. Well,
All right. we
All right,
return
well-
back to Michael. Deacon.
I'm gonna go with an obvious answer and go with Full House.
yeah, I mean it's on everyone's mind right now. Good answer.
Full house. Let's see if it's on the board.
Yeah.
We got the 2. Still looking for number 1. Bethany, do you have that number 1? What do you have?
I'm gonna since I blanked and I forgot the dad from this show earlier. I'm going to go with Fresh Prince.
Okay.
no answer.
There it is.
They're on a roll. They're on a roll.
I love Fresh Prince. I would not have thought that was number 1.
Oh yeah, definitely no answers in the chat. As many of you, yeah.
I mean, we're mostly in the
No
private
answer.
side, so we're good.
Oh, we can look in the chat. Okay.
All right. We're down 4 through 6. And we're back down to cousin Rob.
I'm gonna go with Cheers.
Good answer.
Good answer.
Good
Good
answer.
answer.
Raise a glass because
Yeah.
go.
Everybody knows your name. Oh,
All right.
I'm gonna go with we had him on the dad list. I'm gonna go Family Matters.
Love those Winslows.
Well, Family Matters should be.
Oh, wow.
That's
That's
one
a
strike.
snub.
That's one strike. All
Not
right, all
quite.
right, all right.
We're huddling. We're huddling. Pretending we're huddling now.
Steal.
I'm gonna be really mad if this is on the board. And it'll be higher potentially than other things again, even though I'm not a big Friends fan. Again, because apparently Bill Cosby came up a few times. I'm gonna go with the Cosby Show. I don't know. It might be on there. I'm gonna say the Cosby Show.
Wow.
It's up there.
People love the Cosby Show.
It was a
evidently.
great
You got
show.
this, Rob. You got
That's
this.
all you.
So your guys' friends. All right. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
I know. These are
Let's
people.
see.
I don't associate with any of those people.
I'm gonna go with Frasier.
I was gonna say
Ooh,
that was
good answer. Good answer.
That's a good answer.
Our first board clear.
All right.
One to the team.
Cheers. All right. Perfect. Well, we have our first clear of the board, and it'll go right back to Rob and Billy answering the next question.
Let's go, Billy.
All right, let's go,
So-
Billy. Yeah.
All right, the last of our trilogy of 3 sitcom questions here. We have name an 80s or 90s TV show family that you would most want to be adopted by as a kid.
Oh.
I think I got Billy first, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
right.
Yep, so Bill, your answer.
I'm gonna go with I'll go with the Keatons. The Keatons from Family Ties.
Okay. Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer, Bill.
Ooh.
Oh,
Right,
my
Rob.
God.
Disrespecting family
Just
ties.
get any answer, Rob. Any answer.
I'm gonna go with the Tanner family.
There we go.
Yeah.
That should
Good
be up there.
answer. We love
That's up there.
us.
Yeah.
Woo! All right, y'all. We playing or we passing?
Let's play.
Let's play. Let's play
Right.
the game.
All right, we're gonna play. We're
All
taking
right.
it. All right. Yeah.
Woo!
There is
All
some. There is a good, wide, diverse variety in this question.
All right,
I love
so
it very much.
any kind of sitcom, basically.
Whoa.
in
Too
this
much
one.
information, host.
I would have said the same for you. It's an advantage for everyone.
Yeah, so it helps out everyone.
I'm not biased here. I'm not. I don't even. I appear on this show like once or twice a year. All right. Anyways,
Yeah, we already know Zeus Harvey.
so we
Zeus
move back.
Harvey, yeah.
We move back to Mike. Name an 80s, 90s TV show family that you would most want to be adopted by as a kid.
I'm gonna go with the Winslows.
Good answer. Good answer.
Who doesn't want to live next to Steve Urkel?
Is that the truth? Did I do that? I don't want to keep answering the bad guy, but it has to come up.
The bad
This is the cause, or sorry, the Huxtables. The Huxtables is what their name was on the show.
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
I feel better. I feel
People
better
just
about
like
it.
them. They don't necessarily want to live with them.
Ain't that the truth? You're like, we'll
You can
watch
live with
it,
them,
but
just
we
don't
wanna
drink
live with that
anything.
creep, though.
Although that definitely would have been my pick as a kid.
Doctor and a lawyer as your parents? Yes, thank you.
Yeah, true. They're living
All right.
good life.
So we're back down to cousin Rob.
Oh boy. Let's see. I'm gonna go with. Now, do I need to give the last name of the family, or can I just name the show?
You can just name the show.
Who's the boss?
Okay. Good answer. Good answer. Whoa.
Oh, huddle
Good
up.
answer.
Huddle up.
Hold up.
It's a tough question.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to go for the low-hanging fruit here. It's got to be Fresh Prince.
Yeah, that's true.
This is very telling of how many 90s kids
The
got
bank
interviewed.
Yeah, all
We
right.
all were
Yeah.
watching Fresh Prince. We all loved Will Smith. Speaking of Will Smith,
Did we?
number 2 movie. Oh God, it's my turn again. All right.
All right.
I'm gonna go with the Growing Pains family. I don't know, they haven't been mentioned yet,
The Fevers.
but
The Fevers.
yeah, I'm gonna go with them.
Let's see if the Seavers
Or
are
the
on the
Levers,
board.
as they're sometimes known as.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're alive, y'all. We're alive.
All right, back down to
Along with
cousin
that
Rob.
Colt.
There's
Oh boy.
You have 2 X's, Rob. No pressure. No pressure.
Yeah, we're still huddling, guys.
We're huddling.
We gotta give them this. We gotta be like.
Let's go with.
Don't choke.
Let's go with Family Ties.
Will they get any respect?
good answer. Good answer.
The key
Unfortunately, no respect.
Family Ties.
You know,
Listen,
what are we
way too many
thinking,
of us were
guys?
born in the 90s and not in the 80s, apparently. And no
Okay.
one was watching
If the
Scooby-Doo.
Bunnies are on there, I'm going mad.
So that's also my question. Like, is this live action or is this also like an animated?
It
sort of-
is live action. I did get some
Okay.
anime answers. I did have to make the choice.
Thank you.
All right, let's go through a couple of these. We have like, let's see, there's the different strokes. There's Blossom, Roseanne.
The
Ooh,
Connors.
the Roseanne's an interesting answer. The Connors, yeah.
I wonder if the Connors are
Bundy.
probably up there. The only thing that sets me away from the Connors and also someone like the Bundys is like, this sucks to say, but like they just weren't like the best family dynamic, I guess. So, but also it's answers, like it's general answers that most
I
people
think-
get in. So
I think the Connors. I think it's the Connors.
yeah, let's go.
Or-
Connors.
Okay,
Wait, I'll throw out 2 more just to make sure. Golden Girls or Wonder Years.
but
also.
with the like,
I don't-
I guess
Maybe
yeah, I
the
guess,
Wonder Years. The Wonder Years is
Yeah.
actually a good answer.
yeah, the
Let's
Wonder
go
Years
Wonder
is
Years,
actually a pretty good answer. Yeah,
Ooh.
Okay, so Wonder Years or Connors? We're gonna go with Wonder Years or Connors.
so
I'd go Wonder Years.
Go Wonder
yeah,
Years?
I'm gonna go in with the boys right here. Let's go with the Wonder Years.
All right, let's do Wonder Years then. We'll do
Okay.
Wonder Years.
I just got a text from Justin the Juice. What was that game that everyone played, like where you had to guess things? Everyone would do it in the Zoom Hangouts. Call to action. He liked being on a team with you, Paul. Is what he's telling me in my ear. What was that game called?
Oh,
Signs.
signs. Yeah. Code words or
Code words,
Code
signs,
words.
something like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
code words.
he just told me everyone loves being on a team with Paul DiNuzio because the Cardinals is on there.
Screw you, Paul.
Let's go, Paul! Break in between rounds so we can
Paul
pimp
was
out
born in the 50s, so he saw every 80s sitcom ever.
All right, so
great show, great theme song, kind of.
we'll take a quick commercial break for our sponsor of the show, but before that, let's see the rest of the answers.
Are
Yeah.
you just
So-
gonna play Mr. Toad for them?
Should.
This poor
So our
kid
number
is
8
like-
answer, that got a few votes, was
Taylor.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
It would be a fun family. It's always
Love
nice.
that show.
Yeah, for sure.
This was one that's a very smart answer when you think about it, even though I've never seen the show.
That's
That's what
Oh yeah.
I would have never
Never
guessed
would've guessed that.
I forgot
Never.
Silver Spoons was a thing.
And this was the last one, number 4 here. Let's find out what it is.
the
Wait a minute.
Mavericks.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I would have
I'm so happy that's on there.
All right.
Me too.
My
Well,
favorite part about this
That
game
could've
show
been
is
the
there's
number one
more answers. I remember more shows, so it helps.
Yeah, that's true. Exactly. Oh yeah.
so we got 2-1 lead here. We're gonna bring the screen down. We're gonna talk a little Streamlabs here. With the family, the wonderful family. My prompter guy, Jacob Whitname, is supposed to be my prompter guy for the day, and he could not. He got sick with something. He's got worms or worms or somewhere. I got a text that involved worms.
He can take
And I
that.
said, just stay home.
Medicine. It'll help, I think.
So
You warmer?
my prompter. I don't have my prompter guy, so I'm not going to wing it. Let's let the professionals talk.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the last stream of January. Maybe.
Yeah.
We might have a surprise for you.
Yeah.
But,
But our last normal
our
regularly
last
scheduled
Wednesday of
stream.
January. So all Streamlabs this month are going to the Karen Volpe Preston Legacy Fund, which is a scholarship that goes to Paul Preston's wife, Karen Volpe Preston, her alma mater in upstate New York. It's a scholarship that goes to a young lady each year who is going into a career in drama and with their preference of somebody going into comedy. So it's a scholarship fund. All the money that gets raised tonight and for any remaining streams in January will be donated directly to that cause.
And I heard that we do apparently have a $100 donation.
Yeah.
From Ember,
Wow.
which says that the answer is PLD sucks. And you know what? Good answer!
Good answer!
Answer.
You're gonna pay $100 to say it. You're gonna pay $100 to say it. Go
I
right
do
ahead.
really appreciate the donation.
Thanks,
so,
Max and Amber.
so thank you
I see that for free.
that. We appreciate it. And also good luck to your producing endeavors,
Yeah.
everybody.
Cheers to Ember.
Oh, and also while
Cheers.
we're speaking to Ember and their great production, endeavors, can we also just say that speaking of upcoming things, we do have on 222, which is a Tuesday. So we do a special Tuesday watch along of Too Fast, Too Furious, because what better way to celebrate all Tuesday than watching one of the greatest movies of our time. So you can join us and our dear friend / family, since we are on Family Feud tonight, John Lastrina. We'll be breaking it down, talking family, drinking some cervezas, and feel free to come check us out at the end of next month. All right, and that's the end of our commercial break, everyone. Thank you.
Excellent.
have
All right. Welcome
one
back.
Quick
the- never-
donation before we get back to the feud there. Sorry to cut you off.
Things not
Um,
working.
We have another $20. Thank you from Joey Boros saying for the children. And you know what? We appreciate that. And with that, AJ would like to remind us, our producer, AJ, that we're over $300 for the month. So thank you, everyone. Thank you. We appreciate you.
That's awesome. Great job, y'all.
Cheers. Cheers to the wonderful,
Cheers.
the wonderful Showdown community that also answered these
That
questions for
also
us.
likes Bill Cosby for some reason.
And are
We're
big Bill
good
Cosby
people.
fans.
Amber,
Yeah.
cheers to everyone but PLD. All right, yeah.
Fair enough.
All right, so we're gonna shift gears a little bit. We are back to Mike and Paul as our answerers. We've got we've got a little shift in the style of question. Don't worry, you won't have to answer the exact same question this whole night. We've got a fun one here, and I'm very excited
Oh boy,
to ask it.
I'm scared.
I'm scared too.
Name a Schmodown personality that would make the best TV show dad.
Gosh, yes.
Mike is in. Go ahead.
Kaiser.
Good answer. Good answer.
Is John Kaiser on the board?
Oh.
Let's go, Paul.
Another good answer but
Come on, Paul.
I probably won't be able to
You
get
can do
to
it,
it.
Paul.
All right. I'm going to go with Baby Carrots.
Yeah.
Mark Ellis.
Yeah,
Good one.
that's what I was
find
thinking.
out.
Good
Number
answer.
one.
Good answer.
Hey!
At
guys,
least
pass the
give me
play.
the names if we
Guys,
answered these polls.
Let's play. Come on, let's play.
All right.
Let's play this.
They're
Let's
playing.
play.
They're
Let's play.
playing.
Let's play.
I'm excited. Let's see if I have to do. Nope. Okay. No clarifications. I think we should be good. This should be straightforward.
Yeah.
We move on to the wonderful Miss Danny Ramirez. What would you like to pick as a Schmodown personality that you think would be a great television entertainment show dad?
I think I gotta go with the one, the only. You know him. You love him. We all know him. We all love him. The Wild Man, Josh McCouga.
Yeah, good answer.
Let's see if we got the Wild Man.
Dad, you're right.
There you go. Good.
Yeah.
Number one. No, just
Wild
right
Man's on the board.
Don't
All
worry,
right.
Bethany. I think I have the number one answer right here because it's the daddy of the Schmodown, Christian Harloff. Let's
You
get
already
it.
had the daddy.
Oh, I never
Let's
did a
see.
word.
Daddy Harloff.
Daddy. That lets me know that there are probably less fans that answer that because we all love a Daddy Harloff.
Oh, man.
I will just say that there are a lot of wonderful answers for this show. That's what I'll say.
Respect to
There's
you,
wonderful.
Christian Harloff. but
All right.
I wish we could do
Yeah.
5 buzzers.
Now, this is a TV show dad, not necessarily best dad. So I'm wondering if they go off the hat and go with Gucci. But I don't. I'm not sold yet. Give me a second on that. I'm not ready to go Gucci. I'm not ready to go Gucci. I'm gonna go
Is anyone ever ready to go Gucci?
the dangerous one, Dan Merle.
Oh, good
He
answer.
would be a
Solid
good
answer.
dad.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
that's fair. He'd like show me Spielberg movies
Yep.
and stuff. It'd be
Woo!
good answer. Good answer.
Horseshit.
Great
Right.
answer.
You don't know if some people read it as best dad or best TV show dad. So
Yeah, that's why I kind of was like,
True.
Okay, so in kind of in the idea of the best TV show dad, what kind of dad would I want on a TV show? I'd probably want a dad to talk to me as much about Star Wars as I possibly could, right? So I'm gonna go with Mr. Ken Knapsack.
oh, not bad. Okay.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer.
Ah,
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
He's wise.
All the other
Yes.
Hey!
Let's go!
It's that beard.
I
It's
mean,
very
sometimes you
dad-like.
want a TV show dad that's just going to yell at all the kids angrily as possible, and so I'm going to go with John Roca.
Oh,
Good answer, Bill. Good answer.
oh boy. Oh
I'm going to need a
boy.
list of everyone you
Paul. Here
polled
we
on
go, Paul. You got
this one. And the list.
you got this, Paul.
I don't think you do.
All right. Kind of out of left field, maybe. I'm hoping that he doesn't play as much as he used to, but I'm hoping he's still got some good fans out there. Mark Yodi Riley.
Okay.
I think he'd be a good father.
He's a good answer.
That's a good answer.
Good answer.
Good
Let's
answer.
take a look. Let's find out.
I know the people.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
He's a man of the people.
Man of the
Well, let's
people.
find out. Danny Ramirez, are you a man of the people?
All right, this is a tough
Or a
one.
woman.
This is all of the pressure lies on me right now. But I feel like whenever you think about pressure and who's going to get you through that pressure and who do you want to give you that dad pep talk that's just going to make sure that you do it, the one, the only, the smasher, Kevin Smets.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer.
It
That
is
might
a
be number
great
one.
answer, unfortunately.
Oh!
He did not get the
What
love.
the show?
Rob, what do you
Right.
think?
What the show?
Fuck
Well,
the
let's
show. I mean,
talk
not the
about
show.
this, Rob. We know a lot
So,
of our friends love
I-
Ben and Jake. So they
I got a feeling. I think I might know
okay.
who one of them would. I'm thinking Kalinowski.
Oh, Kalinowski would be a good dad. He'd be a good
Because
teammate. Got a lot of
he's
good
already an
one-liners.
actor. kind of fits that.
I like
I think
that.
I'd say
I
we
think
can
he's
make
on
one
the
of the
board.
three.
I
Yeah,
think
we
he's
just
on
need
the
one of the
board.
What
three.
were
Yeah.
you guys
Let's
thinking?
go with
What were
it.
you guys
Yeah.
thinking? All right.
We could say Andrew Guy.
Yeah, I would say Guy maybe or Kalinowski.
Let's go Kalinowski.
Let's go
Let's go
Kalinowski.
Kalinowski.
We're not going to go with the low hanging fruit. Let's go on the wild side. Yeah.
Are you locking in Kalinowski?
Kalinowski.
Yes.
Locked in.
Fine.
All right. Let's see if Cousin Rob will be returning for Thanksgiving dinner next year.
You're always invited.
Oh!
It's
Paul
a guy.
Preston on the board? I was thinking Paul
All right.
Preston.
Adam Witt was the other one.
There were some fun answers here. For number 8, we have the Major.
That's a good choice. I was thinking
Good dad. Would be a good dad.
I was thinking
I
about
think that
that.
show's called Major Dad. They already did it.
That's right.
A very fun answer in this next one here. Number 5.
Yeah, I was thinking
That's a good
Friend of the
choice.
show, 2 friends of the show. And then this was the number 1 answer. This did not pop in my head as I wrote this question, but he was only above Mark Ellis did he receive
Gucci.
more responses, and that is not Gucci.
Hey.
Your story. He would be a good
He would be a
dad.
great dad.
That's a good- He basically is a dad to the
fit
kid.
into that
That's his whole character.
early
Why is he
90s
not doing
comedy.
He would be like the. I don't know, but man, that's a good dad right there.
That is good. That is good.
Be a fun.
Bravo, Polar.
I just want everyone to know we let down the community tonight for not thinking of him. He's still doing little dibs.
All right, so we're gonna continue
Playing.
in this similar vein. So now we move back to Bethany and Danny for answering this one. Now, I will clarify with this question here. Wait, do I need to? 1 second.
Please.
I'm not 100% sure how much of this is these people actually do this thing and how many people were answering with who they want to do this thing. It'll make sense in a little bit, but I just want to clarify that these could be answers that are not necessarily 100% true.
Or they would want to. Okay.
Possibly. I don't. It would lean more to the people that actually do it, but whatever. All right. It's for you to decide, for me to find out. And I'm going to ask this question right now. Besides Mark Ellis, name a Schmodown personality that you might find doing stand-up comedy. I think Danny was in first.
Oh, yeah, Danny got in.
I'm gonna go again with one of my first answers from the last one. I'm gonna go Ken Napzok.
Okay.
Good answer.
Number 1 answer.
Yeah. Good answer.
All right. Call to action crew.
More than
You
what
have
I
a
went with, Danny,
3
so
to 1 lead.
100%.
Do you want to
What do
continue
you guys think?
or pass it off?
We should play. I think we should play, right?
I think we play.
You wanna play it?
Yeah.
Let's play it.
We know
Play it.
some
All right,
Tom-
they're gonna
we know some
play.
comedians in this showdown.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Paul Preston. That's my answer.
Oh,
Oh,
good
all
answer.
right. Good answer. Let's find out if Paul Preston's on the board. Well, Paul Preston's not on the board, but the movie guys are. Danny's on the board. I was just making that joke. All right.
Fair. That's fair.
That oddly makes it easier because I could have guessed both of them.
I love
I
it
was
when
actually
they
gonna
get on
guess
Family Feud when it's like they'll answer and they'll give it because it's close enough, and then every once in a
Yeah.
while it'll be like something I'm like, how did you connect that answer?
Yeah, I got the point for that. Mm-hmm.
You said Kaiser, but William Bibiani was
He's
right,
on
so
the
you got it.
Close enough. Potato.
Funny enough, I was gonna say Wit next, so
It's on the board.
it's on the board, so it counts.
Board.
All right, man. With that in mind, I got a couple different chances here. I'm gonna do it 'cause I want to see him up there. I'm gonna go with Kaiser.
Yeah.
Yeah, good answer. Good answer.
Kaiser.
Let's see.
Good answer. Hey!
Oh, sure that he gets to, but not TV dad. What's wrong with you?
I want Kaiser TV
I
Dad.
want Kaiser TV dad.
To be honest, I want Kaiser
He
TV
got
Dad
a few
too.
votes. He did get a few votes.
Kaiser is the
not
uncle
enough.
that comes to visit in the season finale. That's Kaiser.
That's true.
What it is, yeah. Okay, so I am so sorry that in this moment and for the moments that I have been trying to think of this answer, that I cannot remember her last name. So my answer for right now, and for the lack of not knowing her last name, I deeply, deeply apologize. Someone's gonna say it, and I'm gonna feel like a big old piece of shit. But I'm gonna go with Kate, the den mother herself. Kate.
Mulligan.
Kate Mulligan.
Let's
Kate
find
Mulligan.
out.
Thank you. Oh, Kate
Let's
Mulligan.
find out.
That is a
Kate
good answer.
Mulligan.
That is a good answer.
All
All
right.
right.
Now I have a few possibilities because there's like a few people I've seen do stand-up comedy in this rundown.
Right,
Um,
right.
I'm gonna go a little different because I think maybe not everybody's seen people do. I'm gonna do Andrew Guy. I'm gonna go with Andrew Guy. I think people think Andrew Guy's really funny,
Interesting.
so I think they would think he would do stand-up.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer, Bill. Oh,
Protest the stream. We're
Good
protesting
answer.
this.
It was
from
a good
people.
answer.
yeah.
I think that's always a good answer.
Guys, always answer.
Andrew Guy's
Just
just
not
the go-to
necessarily-
answer for everything.
For Family Feud.
All right. Then I'm going to bring it back, I think, to people we have seen on stage, even for a brief amount of time. I think I will go with Koi Jandreau.
That was gonna be my answer. Good plug. Good answer. Paul.
Good
Good
answer,
answer.
Paul. Good answer. Good answer.
Is a good answer, just not enough.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
I forgot we saw Coy in New York. I forgot
Oh,
we
we're
saw
huddling.
him.
We're huddling.
Not quite
Okay,
enough.
so I feel like I can go with a pretty obvious answer for someone who we all find very fun on stage and very funny on stage. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with Josh McCouga.
Good answer.
answer.
Good
Good
answer.
answer.
Hey.
It is a good answer.
Oh!
I would have totally guessed him. Can I just say, I don't know if he is on this board or not, but Robert Parker should be because he was
He was
hysterical in
fantastic.
Atlanta.
I forgot about him. Yeah, actually.
You got a couple votes? You got a couple?
Cocaine Dolphin, great bit.
Rob, are you with me on this one? Brett Sheridan.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah. That's a good
Definitely.
answer.
Well, and or
Shut up.
Christian,
Well,
because I know he's done.
True. Yeah, and Christian does actually
I-
do stand up.
They both do, but let's go Christian. Christian's the safer answer.
Right? Yeah.
I think Christian's the safer answer.
Are you locking in Christian?
I don't want to screw it up this time. I messed
But-
up.
Yeah, no, I like
Wait,
Christian. Let's
you're
go
still
Christian.
invited to Thanksgiving
Let's
dinner,
go
no
Christian.
matter.
All right. We found out he's still invited to Christian to Thanksgiving, but it's all right because Christian is on the board.
Is it Parker number 5? Because it should be Parker.
Parker got some votes. He did not. She got a few votes. This next one here, number 5.
If it's
Stace.
Steph, I'm gonna be so mad. If it's Steph, I'm
Is
gonna
it
be so
Sturger?
Me, not me.
Sturger.
The juice.
Surger was very funny.
Yeah, she was awesomely funny.
She
Do
really
stand-up comedy.
Oh,
Sturger.
yeah.
That was my other guess. Shit, I should have gone that way.
There's some good ones. There was a lot. It was tough to narrow it down. All those people you said got votes. I just had to narrow it down to the top. So this was a very tough one. But we're going to go back. We got one last one in this trilogy, and then we have a fun question to wrap it off.
What is our score, Juice Harvey?
At the moment, it's called Action 3, what the show 2. So if the show could tie it back up and win
Oh, we're
the
doing
final
score
question.
that
If we
way.
were nominated this year,
We're doing it by
We're
round,
just
yeah.
winning. Yeah, it's just winning. Yeah,
You
overall.
win the point for the round.
I would like to point out we got 69 points in the first round. That was
I very
So
much
suck it.
Somebody can do the
very
math. I
on brand
just
for us.
I can't
I
do
got
that.
too much. The guy got worms. He couldn't help out in the capabilities I wanted him to.
Can you get Swift to help out next time?
I'll hit him up. He's probably done janitoring wherever he janitors. All right. So, all right. Let's rock into the last to the last of this 3
Round
questions
six.
here.
Questions.
So round 6 here.
Yeah.
So we're down to Cousin Rob
Yes.
and the Belford.
You got this, Rob.
The one.
Let's do it.
Billy?
Cousin Belford.
Billy.
You got this, Billy.
So, in the vein of the Beach Boys on Full House,
Oh yeah.
name a Schmodown personality that would make a great musical cameo on a TV sitcom.
I thought this question was made for you.
Yes, Rob.
It is Rob.
It's Rob.
See, I don't want to sound like I'm playing favorites, but
Go for it.
I'm going to go with somebody who's not here that's usually here on the program, and that would be Justin the Juice.
Yes.
Oh, good answer.
Let's find out.
Good answer. He is a phone
A good answer. I like that answer. That's a good answer.
He had nothing to do with it. He swears.
Wait.
He swears he had nothing to do with this.
Who asked the questions? Who gathered the questions?
My favorite thing.
Bruce Harvey did the poll.
This was not. This person was not even in mind when this question was written. This just happened.
Yep.
Rigged.
This was not rigged
How
at
many
all.
members of your family did you ask for this poll? Huh? Was this your grandma, your niece,
Best answer ever.
all your
This is so
cousins?
good.
This
I
is
mean,
not.
that's
I don't. The guy. He. That's why he's not on the show tonight, because he just couldn't fit with the embarrassment of this.
Right.
So,
Right.
I feel like this was kind of
I'm
hard.
about to
Yeah.
go
As his
Corey
lawyer,
Houston
I-
on the
I
show
don't
right
want to
now.
back
as his
on
lawyer,
I'll leave
I
the
say,
low-hanging one for you.
I don't.
Well,
Are we playing now? Are we playing this? What's
yeah. Are you playing? That is the question at the moment.
Is that
Are you
almost-
playing?
I think we should play it because we
Yeah.
need to win this one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that-
You're right. You're right.
And there's not that.
Just
I
wait.
mean, there's not
Just
that
wait.
many, musicians.
This way.
Do I go with low-hanging one, or do you want it?
I would like the low hanging one.
Okay.
Well, Rob's already taken the most low-hanging one.
Don't we all?
Wow.
Don't we all?
Back to Pornhub we
Don't
go.
take
All
the
right.
one musical person I know, husband.
Accidental fraud. Just to clarify, these people actually have to
Collusion.
be
We're not allowed to discuss their answers. Collusion.
I will say, for all of the answers, everyone has a musical.
How many people do I have to know their band?
It's known that they play
All right,
music.
all right.
Most
I've got mine.
Give these little like
All right.
anecdotes when it's their turn.
All
to
right.
play.
Answer the
Come on,
question.
not the beginning.
You guys have seen enough. Answer the question.
Who's up?
All right, I'm gonna go with David B.
Oh, good
Good
answer.
answer. That's good. That's good.
That's a great
Good
answer.
answer.
Yes, David B. That makes me really happy. I'm nervous about this round, but I trust in my team and my family. I guess I'm gonna go with Ben Bateman because he is a musician and we
that's gotta be
all
number
know
two.
him and love him.
That's good number two.
Okay.
I've never heard him play any music before.
That's my answer.
All right. Is Mr. Bateman on the board?
Oh.
Yes, all right.
It
And I
was
only-
back and forth.
Justin the
It
Can I
was.
make her-
It
can I
was
make a
back and
request?
forth the
Can
whole
he
time.
play "This Too Shall Pass" when
I'm
he
gonna
goes
text
on
Ben.
this sitcom?
I'm gonna text Ben about this.
Screenshot this. This
Screenshotting
part.
this.
Just that part.
Let's see here. Bateman's
Please
another a
screenshot
loser
that.
again.
Yes.
That's
This-
number one. I
All
love
right,
it.
I'm gonna
so
go
glad both
with.
of us have this picture right now. We all deserve this picture on our phone right now.
I'm gonna go with Alex Marzonia.
Sending it
Ooh,
right
good
now.
answer. Good
Good
answer.
answer.
Was a good answer.
Oh,
Whoa!
Not enough.
Wow.
Not enough.
Wow,
Not-
that's
not
surprising.
enough.
It's hard.
That's wow.
It was a good answer.
All right.
If it was a 7, he would have been 7.
Number one in my heart. Well, actually,
No.
you are, Juice.
Touche.
Other than that, he's tied for
All right.
number one.
So I'm gonna go with the greatest musical performance that ever happened at any Schmodown related event, and I'm going with Bonnie Somerville.
Oh,
Playing the national anthem. So I think that's gonna be a strike.
There was a vote. I'll have to go back and see who did vote for her.
I really, in this moment, cannot think of a musical person, even though I know there are a lot of people who do the music, like Juice and David B. And Bateman's already on the board. Again, so all the
Huddle up,
people.
guys.
Sorry,
Huddle up, guys.
Oh, yeah,
Huddle up.
huddle up.
yeah, you're gonna get it.
Oh, boy.
I was told that I'm not allowed to ask the judge for clarification.
Nope.
but I won't.
He's clarified the whole thing.
Actually, I don't know. Doesn't Goddard? I'm gonna go with all the Bens today. Doesn't Goddard do something or something? I don't know. He twitches a lot.
Well, like, he
That's
just
just a Tourette's.
in general,
He does
or he's on Twitch.
He does things on the Twitcher, on the Twitter, on the whatever.
got
I don't know.
weird facial
People like
tics
him.
and So
I'm gonna go. God, yeah, it's not Oscars. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Ben Goddard. I'm going to all the Bens today.
All right.
Okay, let's go. We got this.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay,
A couple
Honestly,
possibilities.
gonna get this.
So do I.
All right. I don't know if he's considered a smart on personality anymore, but Chris Clark is
Chris
up
Clark
there.
is a good answer also. The two
But-
people that I were
That's a
thinking
really
of were
good answer.
Janine
That's a really good
McQueen
answer.
and Miss Movies.
Miss Movies, and who was the other one?
Janine.
Janine. I also was thinking, I'll top that, I was also thinking the Barbarian.
Oh,
Is there a lot of Craig stuff moving around?
Craig's a great answer.
Craig, yeah.
Craig is a good answer. Video Drew also has heard that when she did that karaoke on Twitch.
Yeah.
These are all really, really good answers. We only have 3 spaces for them.
I mean, Justin the Juice was number 1, so it could be anybody.
That's what it
I got to clarify. Yeah, we should get a clarification on that. What's a Schmodown personality? Does
Been
Chris Clark count as a Schmodown
just
personality?
walked on stage with passion.
That's true.
I have been in a. Not me. My clients. The Juice has been on
we
the
got-
Schmodown
I think that we're getting
official
no
video.
pushback from the
We gotta go
comment
with Craig, I
section.
think.
Okay.
I
We
see
gotta
you.
pick someone. We have to pick one.
All right, I say we do Janine
The
or
hardest
Barbarian.
question for me.
Barbarian,
I can't think of anyone.
Janine
Bill?
or Barbarian?
Bill, you're the only one who hasn't kind of really rung in. What do you think?
I don't know about music or Schmodown personalities, so it's up to you guys.
Okay. Paul, what are you thinking? You haven't steered us wrong yet. Oh, Captain, my Captain.
No, Janine or Barbarian?
Tough. You know me, love me.
I'm gonna go with-
Barbarian, bro.
Let's go
I
with
think we can go with Barbarian. Let's do
with
Barbarian.
Barbarian.
He's in
Okay,
chat.
good
I was pulling him up.
answer.
We'll go with
Yeah.
Barbarian.
I
We'll
mean,
go
we're
with
in the lead. This is just for the win, so it's not like we
Yeah.
lose if we don't get this. So
That's true.
Hockey.
hockey?
I interviewed. You're officially locking in, Craig?
We're locking in the Barbarian. Yes,
Locking in the Barbarian. I interviewed Craig the Barbarian, and he sent me a lovely message saying, "I hope Justin the Juice beats Ben Bateman in this category." But unfortunately,
They're still alive.
like Marzonia, he was there, but there were people that were there more.
Marzonia. Yeah, I didn't even think about Alex. Shit.
Alex!
The two of them were there, but just not enough. They didn't beat these people
Guys,
because
But
number
Justin
6.
the Juice is on the list. Justin the Juice
All
is
right.
on the list.
All right,
That guitar's
all
magic.
right.
Why is Juice Harvey so getting so offended by this?
He is.
Different person.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're not
Different
Yeah,
person.
I don't even care. I really don't. I just work with him. I don't know.
No!
All right, so number 6. I don't know how you guys forgot about the German.
Oh, it's a
Stop.
burn cloud.
Well done.
Oh, shit.
Just talked about it earlier. God, guys, we're done.
And this next one was in the vein.
Reactors.
This was the vein of people interpreting what would be the most entertaining.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'd pay good money to see the Wildberries perform this Too Shall Pass.
I'm gonna
But
just see
you
the
all
people-
were
list of people you surveyed.
It's just everyone you can imagine. So this one, you were so close. You were very close. You almost had it.
Oh, I
Love Janine too. Love
I
Janine.
knew it. Come
All right,
on.
so we're tied 3-3. We're tied 3-3.
We're going to the final
It's
round.
hard.
We're going to it. This is like
Rob, we love you, buddy.
the cousin
All
Rob.
right, we go. No,
I
it
was
goes
swayed by
next to
someone in the
Mike,
chat.
No, it's-
This is like
goes-
all the
Why
play-
are you watching the chat?
No, because he brought Craig up. He brought Craig's name up on screen.
Because
Somebody
we
brought
weren't
it up.
answering.
So you were the chat. I'm actually not on the chat. The name's actually brought
Wait,
up on the
okay,
screen.
so it's PLD and Mike, right?
Yes.
It's back to the right. It's back to PLD and Mike. Yep.
You got this,
All right.
Mike.
So
You got this.
Let's go, Paul.
I
All
want
right.
the chat.
this is a great question here. Name
Enter.
how many Woody Allen films you would think Paul Giamatti has been in.
This is the question?
This is
He
the
rang in.
question.
This is a very what the show question.
Name numbers.
I love you. Jeff Alterman? Because if so, we might be okay.
Okay, so what's funny with Jeff refused to answer the questions because I'm not a fan of 80s and 90s sitcoms. I can't answer. I'm like, well, you have to answer the last question. Was literally how that went down. All right. Mike, I believe, did ring in first.
Well,
This is going to be impossible.
the correct answer is Paul Giamatti has been in 6 less Woody Allen films
than you
so
would
it's
expect.
8. It's 8.
It is not 8. 8 is not the answer.
How many Woody Allen films would you think Paul get 6 less than he's actually been in?
Oh, so 8.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess 8 films.
That is technically true.
That is the correct answer.
However, nobody that I pulled knew this question.
I gave the right answer.
Oh my god. What is
But technically, Jeff Alterman did answer that. That math is worked in my head. I can't even place my mind around that math. But
Come on, Paul, steal it. Steal it, Paul.
it's 6 less than he. How does that get to 8? All right. Anyways,
2, right?
so
Don't say that.
So this is pick a number, any number at this point.
You got this, Paul.
we're picking a number, any number.
Should I go with 0?
Good answer.
I'm going to go with 0.
0 is a number,
I will go with 0.
and it is on there.
Why didn't you go with the real answer?
Okay, do y'all want to pass or play?
What? We know numbers.
What do you think?
We know numbers.
We can do numbers, okay.
Numbers.
I can name
All right,
7
so
numbers.
The issue, yeah, that's the only problem, Mike, was that nobody knew the bit.
Another example of a bit failing someone in their darkest hour.
It's very true. It's very true. I only partially know the bit because I believe it's coming over to me. But so we're guessing numbers here, and this is the part of the bit where I am not the most familiar with. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with 3.
Good answer. Good
It's
answer.
on the board. Good answer. That is a number. Yay!
That's the wrong answer.
Oh,
All
man,
right.
let me do some
Goes
studying
down to
real
Sir
quick.
Belfort.
I'll go with 2. 2.
Good answer. Good
Let's
answer.
find
Good
out.
answer, good answer.
That is the correct answer.
That is the correct answer. It is 2. 6 less than you would think.
6 less.
Surprising, a lot of people guessed the correct answer.
Yeah.
Everyone, this was great. Everyone, there was a
movie
people
trivia
just straight up
audience.
answered the 6 questions, and then they got to 7, and they're like, parentheses, I don't know. 2?
You're like, it's how many do you think? You don't have to know. Yeah, Stargate, this is a great question, though. Thank you for bringing this into
This
our
is the
lives.
7th
Of course.
question. I've
Hold
been
on,
here for
hold
an
on.
hour, and this is where we live.
I'm guessing that.
All right. So it goes back. It's back to Paul.
Back to me. I think I'm gonna stick with our theme here. I'm gonna go with 1.
Let's see if 1's
Good
on the
answer.
board.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer, Paul.
Good answer.
Right.
Hey! Keep rolling,
Okay.
Danny. Keep rolling.
In all of this, I'm gonna go ahead and go with I'm gonna go with 4.
That's hella
4.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer.
Controversial number,
Let's see.
but
4.
it is the number 4 spot.
Number 4.
Hey!
Good job.
Oh,
Good
well
job.
done. Yeah.
So
I'm
wait,
gonna keep
keep
the only other number I
40
know.
rounds with the 4th pick. Interesting. All right, I see that.
Is that the
We call
Roka
that the
number?
Roka
Okay.
round here.
That was Roka's one appearance in this survey.
Honestly, all that he's working on.
He actually sent that out in the survey. I need 4 more people to say 4. So I can
Four.
get
I can have it be 4
Please say 4.
It's very important to me.
The only other number I know is 5, so I'm going to go 5.
Good answer, Bill. Good answer,
Oh,
Bill.
thank you. Oh, hey, oh, all right.
Good
Oh,
answer!
woo, we're still alive, guys.
Man, a question that was targeted to us, and we're gonna lose on our
And
own
I
show.
gave the right answer.
You know what?
Huh.
It shows how many of the 100 people surveyed watch your show.
Should I go with the obvious at this point? Just go with
Well,
6,
it
or do I
never
do
actually
something
come
else?
up on our show.
It came up in Orlando a lot.
This is
Oh,
very.
okay.
We have 0 strikes, right?
We have 0
You
strikes,
do,
Paul.
you do.
All right,
Just
I'm
wing
gonna
it.
go with something that's actually a little bit out. So I'll leave the right answer to you, possibly. I'm gonna go with the answer, all of them.
Oh, okay. Good answer,
Oh,
Paul. Good answer.
So that'd be like whatever 50 is.
I like it.
All right, fine.
It was a good. It was a good. It was a good answer. It was a good answer. That's a
It's
good.
okay.
You never know.
That's 6 less than I think.
Yeah, so with a vein of 6 less than you think, then I'm going to go ahead and go with the number 6.
Oh,
Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer?
Didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
It's you, Bill.
I mean, I ran out of numbers that I know. I'm gonna go 7 in the 7th slot.
Good answer. Good
Find
answer.
out.
Good answer. Good answer.
Lucky number 7.
Oh!
Rob. This probably isn't correct, but at least it'll be funny.
Goes back.
69.
It's got to be 69.
That's what I was gonna say.
Damn it.
It's got to be
We're probably
69.
going to be
That's
wrong,
the
but we'll
right
go
answer. I'm
out
gonna be so
swinging.
mad.
Are you locking in 69?
Cousin Rob, are you okay with us locking that in, or do you have a
Well,
real answer?
wait. So if we get it right, do we win this round?
We
Yeah.
sure as hell do. We'd win the game.
Shit. Do we go with like the real, like what?
I mean,
Or
6
do we
is.
go with 69?
So we already
69.
got 8, 6, and 2, which are all parts of the joke. Which again,
Right.
I don't know if people know the joke.
Right.
Let's see what's on the board. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
There's
7's not
6 and
there.
7 and
6
8
7
has
and
been
8 are not
guessed.
there, so
literally
So
innumerable
let's-
numbers left on the board.
Right.
People are thinking, 10 maybe. I don't know. Woody Allen's made a decent amount of pictures.
I say
That's what I was
think
thinking, like
smart
10,
effort.
12. Those are like, you
Yeah.
know,
Likely things. Honey, we do know a lot of smart asses, and a lot of people would be like, 69. So do you think enough people, like 5 people said 69?
it's possible.
It could be 10. And someone may have said like
I
I
say
want to
let's go-
say 10. I want to say 10 or 12 because that would
Yeah.
be like
12 is kind of speaking to me.
I don't know, 10.
10. Let's go 10. It's like a nice round number. We're gonna have a serious answer. We're locking in 10.
You're locking in 10.
I don't know. You're making me nervous with the way
I'm
you
so
asked that.
nervous.
Well, I
Let's
think
go
you-
through.
You're locking
Yeah.
in 10. Okay,
Uh-huh,
you're
we
locking
are.
in 10.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The final answer of the name how many Woody Allen films you would think Paul Giamatti has been in. The last answer, if you do the math, comes all the way down to one last answer, and that is.
I said 12 is speaking to me. That's so
I
funny.
know.
Why
I
didn't he
know.
put 13?
I know. That one was funny.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Thank you, Jacob, for
call to action does win the round. You were very close. That went down.
Jacob Whitneyman again.
Thank you, Jacob Wittenben.
Thank you, Jacob.
Thank you, Jacob Whitney.
Listen, we almost guessed 12. Do we get points for that?
You were
No.
close. You were very close. There was a lot that was so tough because you only get 8 with this
You know
thing.
what?
I wanted answers to be 10. There's so many answers, so many families, family ties, all this stuff. It was like people guessed that, but just not enough
Will
people
we ever
guessed it. So,
forgive Jacob for all the wrongs he's done to the show?
Ah.
Probably not.
so
You know what? Next week's sponsor is Jesse Swift, because fuck you, Jacob.
Flip that out.
Only Jesse Swift on this show. That is not an endorsement.
if,
Somebody flip that out.
103.50.
so if we're good with it, we can. So if we're good with it, we can close out with our last little kind of speed round question for the ultimate champion. The losing
And we
team
get to
unfortunately
judge now? 'Cause
can
we
judge.
lost?
Yep.
Ooh, it's on.
Okay,
So I'm very excited. Everyone put some great answers in, and I'm very excited. Actually, Danny, what did you send me? What your answer was?
I did not.
Okay, could you
But
do
I
that
have-
very quickly?
Yes. Do I do it in private chat or
You can do it in the private chat,
Okay.
just because I know what those two's answers are. Just want to make sure there's no overlap. Perfect. All right.
Danny, I can't believe you wrote that. Oh my god.
Wow.
So we'll start with Billy. I think I'm not call to action. I'll have to name. Let me change my name. Let me change my name real quick to. All right, here we go.
There it is. There it is.
Welcome to Schmo Bates.
What the Schmo Bates?
What the Schmo Bates? What the show Bates? What the show Bates? Or Schmo, yeah. What the show Schmo Bates. So tonight, Justin the Juice, friend of the show, couldn't be here tonight. His favorite television show of all time is Charles in Charge. He thought about what if we rig it and like all the answers are like Charles in Charge related, but there's too much fun. There's too much. There wanted to be too much respect out there to the community, so we decided to save the Charles in Charge question for the end. Charles in Charge is the greatest show of all time, but anyway, it's a moot point. But we want to ask.
Rigged.
We want a question. So we want a question that still honors the great television show that is Charles in Charge, but also gets a little life and is a little schmo batesy and adds a little schmo down twist. So
I'm scared. Danny's very good at this.
We're gonna have a great time. I'm very excited. Schmo Bates, movie fights, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna have some fun. Family Feud instead of Fast Money. We're gonna go for a winner take all. What are they taking? Not much except for pride, so sorry about that. But we're gonna end it all here. So bragging rights. All right. So the last question I have for you, in the vein of Charles in Charge. Charles in Charge is a show with a live-in family helper. There's a live-in family helper. College kid comes in, takes care of the family. Charles in Charge. What schmodown personality would make for the best live-in family helper? On a TV show or in real life, however you want to interpret the question. The world is yours, Mr. Belfort. Who is your answer, and what is your defense for them?
Well, Charles in Charge is a kid, trying to make some money, taking charge of a family. And I chose the Schmodown competitor who's literally never really left college, never really joined the adult life. And that's Mr. Mark Ellis, Baby Carrots himself. I mean, he's in the vein of Charles from Charles in Charge. He's a fun guy. He likes to have fun with the kids. He likes to crack some jokes, likes to, do some zany antics. So that's why, it's Mark Ellis. Come on. It's Mark Ellis. Come on. There's nobody else. It's Mark Ellis.
Awesome.
That's my defense.
Perfect. All right. That is great. Let's do a 30-second timer.
Now you tell everybody a 30-second timer.
Now we'll do that.
Now you do it. As usual,
we're just trying to gauge.
All right. So clarifying.
So we'll clarify 30 seconds. Miss Danny Ramirez, would you like to introduce your competitor and tell us a little bit about them and your defense for it? On the clock now.
Absolutely. So my answer for this question is going to be Roxy Stryer. Roxy is one of Roxy thinking about she can relate to the younger generation in a way that relates in a way that they feel respected as actual human beings. She's going to be chill with them. She's going to be blunt with them. She's going to cuss around them. She's going to give them all of the real life facts. She's going to give them everything that they need for it. And she's going to be fun and supportive, and extremely supportive. And she's just going to make sure that she takes care of everyone.
Time. All right. Now we're going to go to Mr. Paul Denuzio. Your 30 seconds on the clock for who you think would make a great live-in family helper starts right now.
Now, look, I took this as to what's the most entertaining. We're doing TV shows, right? So we want an entertaining live-in helper. And who is going to be more entertaining than motherfucking John Kaiser? I got 2 words for you. Piggy Smalls. Piggy Smalls comes and lives with them. He's on the show. Animal humor goes left and right. You got Kaiser going to get into the hijinks with the kids and then find a way to get them out of it so the parents never find out shit. So it's going to be all about they're taking care of the kids. He's got a heart of gold, big heart of gold, yet he's going to be just as much into the hijinks and everything else. That's going to be a fun, entertaining show. And once again, 2 words, Piggy Smalls.
And time.
Wow.
All right. Perfect. Let's give a little defense. Let's do a minute defense by Mr. Belfort.
Okay, first of all, we know Roxy would leave the house after like a week because she hates all kids and wouldn't want to be around them anymore. Also, she'd be like, "Can you guys have beer? Do you need weed? I don't know." Also, Kaiser, again, would just be like angry. And oh yeah, Piggy Smalls. Oh, we have Molly. I'm sorry, Molly. Yes, we have Molly. So suck it, Piggy Smalls. Mark Ellis is the best. He's the best. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on, Mark Ellis. Give me Mark Ellis. All day long, Mark Ellis. I give me the rest of my
Does
time.
that yield the time? Okay. All right,
That's it.
time has been yielded. All right, Miss Danny Joy, your defense for Roxy Stryer against the great John Kaiser and the Mark Ellis. You're on the clock starting now.
Here we go. So, of course, that would make it the best dynamic because Roxy doesn't necessarily care for kids. Wouldn't that make it fun? She's going to go through a journey, through her whole season arc. Her whole first season arc is going to be her going from this, I need a job, let me go ahead and do this because I guess it's fine. She's going to smoke weed. She's not going to smoke weed in front of the kids, but she's going to be high around the kids, and those are going to call for some fun hijinks. And it's also going to come in for some clarification because you're going to have some very special episodes going in with Roxy Stryer. That's going to be what you need. That's going to be what you want. It's a little bit easier than what John Kaiser can do because if we're going with Kaiser, that's just going to be a little too hot to handle sometimes. I'm just going to admit it. That's not going to be a sitcom. That's not going to be an ABC show. That's going to be an HBO show, and you know it. Roxy knows how to make it an ABC show while still feeling like an HBO show. That's a Roxy Stryer. John Kaiser cannot do that. Mark Ellis is also a fun thing. Okay, y'all got animals around it. That's fine. That's totally fine. What a cop-out. Roxy Stryer can do it on her own with her own personality.
And time. All right.
Go pay your
Love
dog.
it. Love it. I'm having fun. All right. Lucas, please. I love you, Lucas,
Looking food in the back or something.
You live in Wisconsin.
A Truly and some cheese, Lucas. Stat.
The wine sippy cup. I digress.
Lucas, get your calves out of the shot.
I just want you to know there are a lot of times where I think you're the MVP of this show, but tonight, boy, are you really, you're the true winner of tonight's show.
All right. Well, second place, we're about to find out. All right. Can Paul Denuzio defend his pick of the legend John Kaiser against Roxy Stryer and Mark Ellis? Let's find out. You are on the clock, sir, right now.
Look, Mark Ellis is great. Roxy is great. They can't deal with kids. They can't do. It's not going to be fun. The episode's going to be just maddening. Kaiser is a kid. I mean, he relates to them better than anybody else can. Not only that, look how he managed Robert Parker and Adam Witt this year. He already knows how to do the job. I mean, let's face it. This is a kids going to kids. He's going to go to them with a heart of gold with Piggy Smalls. He is the one that's going to be the most entertaining to watch, which is the thing. The whole thing's about him getting a job so he can pick his way through college. This is the only job he can get. And I think it's going to be a perfect example. And again, 2 words. Piggy Smalls.
Awesome.
Piggy Smalls, just for clarification, though. But for the debate.
All right. Let's just do a 30-second last defense to wrap it up, and then we'll find out what our judges have to say. So we'll start with Mr. Belfort himself. 30 seconds on the clock, starting now.
All right, I didn't listen to anything that they said, so I don't really know what's going on. Mark Ellis, come on, guys. Mark Ellis. It's Mark Ellis. Let's go, Mark Ellis. Come on, Molly. Mark Ellis. Have a good time. Come on, guys. Mark Ellis. It's got to be Mark Ellis. We're going to go Mark Ellis. We know it's Mark Ellis. Look into your heart. Look into your fart. Mark Ellis.
10 seconds left.
Mark Ellis. Mark Ellis. Mark Ellis. Mark Ellis. Mark Ellis. Vote Mark Ellis. Gonna go with Mark Ellis.
All right, and time. Love it. I'm sold. All right, let's see if Danny and PLD can unsell me. Starting with Danny.
I mean, I'm sold on the Mark Ellis thing too. If you yell Mark Ellis's name long enough, it's bound to happen, right? But here we go again. Roxy Stryer just is going to bring a different type of dynamic that's going to allow for a different type of conversation on there. Because not only are you going to have just a typical growing of age stuff, but you're also going to have some really difficult growing of age stuff. That's what makes her better. That's what makes her stronger. They're both funny in their own right. But she's going to be able to give you a different type of comedy than what John Kaiser has. And it's not just going to be farts in the comedy. It's going to be more smarter
and
comedy.
And time.
There's nothing wrong with
farts.
farts. I just want to say this really quick. There's nothing wrong with farts.
I can't believe you bored
I
Mike
love
that much. He
farts.
was just
They're the best
yawning the
thing.
whole time. Wow.
Wow.
All right. And Mr. Paul Denuzio, to wrap us up here on this wonderful show, this wonderful crazy night, what do you have in store in your last 30-second defense? You are on the clock starting now.
Belfort used 30 seconds to basically say this is bullshit, so I don't need to fight that one. Danny, Roxy, again, Roxy's not going to be entertaining about the kids. They might be smart. Kaiser brings a cast of characters with him. With Kaiser comes Gucci. And anytime you're in Gucci in a show, it's going to be fucking entertaining no matter what you talk about. So again, Kaiser is the most entertaining easily out of all these things with the amount of abilities you can go. You have totally different packages you can go through. Guest stars galore, animals galore, heart of gold, and antics galore.
And time. Love it. Perfect. To the dot. All right. Well, I am very glad. I have nothing to do with this one. I am not a judge at all. Just like all those questions, my print was not on them at all.
Yeah.
So I think let's just go starting with Mike. What do you think? And who do you vote for?
So, I like all the answers, and I was leaning one way when I heard the answers at first, but with the discussions, especially in round 2, I was sold on a very special episode, so I got to go with Roxy on that one. So I'm going with Danny.
All right.
Boo. You're cut off, Mike. You're dead to me.
Now,
All right.
I would say let me put on my my Dan Merle hat here and judge a debate, but I would never wear an FSU hat, so I'm not going to do that. But as he would always say, based on the arguments, Billy had me there because who doesn't love Mark Ellis? I was like everyone's favorite uncle, like he would be great, like. I'm like the nanny kind of role. And then PLD certainly had me because he picked literally who I had picked. And again, I was going to go with the Piggy Smalls angle and how great that would have been and whatever. And Kaiser does bring such a fun cast of characters, which I thought was such a great rebuttal. I thought that Danny had the biggest uphill battle because when I first saw her answer was Roxy, I was like, I wouldn't have thought of Roxy in this role. And then I really did like the rebuttal with the very special episodes and it being about her character development. And she would start off being really bad. Like, how many times have we seen that? Like, that's so true. Like, that would happen in this show. Like, she'd be terrible and she'd be a hot mess. And then by the end, you'd be crying and you're like, she's so great at this. So yeah, I want to get my answer, but then I want Cousin Rob to be able to weigh in before I give my answer.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's have Cousin Rob weigh in. What do you think? And forget about the fact that you are a rock stars. Like you're the juice of the Gucci is Rob to the Roxy.
About that because I didn't know that Rob was going to be here, so that was not an answer. That was good.
So let me say this.
Yeah, nobody knew Rob was here until
everyone. Brother Lomas would have been the right.
Brother Lomas would have been the best answer.
Obviously, I'm happy he's here.
For reference, I picked Mark Canopic, and I would have had fun with that.
Yeah.
I like Danny's argument. I like Belford's argument, but what Paul's getting at is it's not just Kaiser you're getting. You're getting an animal, which I understand, Molly, but then also Dagnino walks in to teach the kids about the facts of life.
That's a very special episode. Sorry.
You want to talk about a special. Holy smokes. They bring him on a couple of times a season, and he just sits down and he goes, all right, kids, and
he
does
could be the Buddy Lembeck. He could be the Buddy
Willie,
Lembeck.
Willie Ames, right?
I don't want. I can't debate. I'm not going to debate this, but I want to so bad.
We're talking network, prime time, PG-13 kind of vibe. Mm-hmm. And I think it would be even funnier.
They were all doing
try to watch Dagnino and Kaiser, but mostly Kaiser. Keep it at that level. The writers would have to get very creative with how to keep it in. So I'm gonna go with Paul's answer. To be honest, I'm gonna go with Paul's answer.
I didn't realize we were debating who has the best guest stars come along with them.
Thank you.
You could have argued that. You could have argued that.
You could have said Christian. You could have said Christian would be the Buddy Lembeck.
I didn't know Rob was going to be here until she gave her answer 12 minutes ago. So I guess
Rob was going to be here. Right there.
Interesting.
So you're trying to penalize me for being intelligent and going outside the box. That's what I'm hearing. That's all I'm hearing.
I would just like to say.
And again,
wait, Rob's here?
All right. Bethany, so this is starting to sound like an episode of a sitcom.
Can I just say the Pizza family they're bringing out the family in each other.
Perfect. This is great.
Yeah, based on that, it's like I said, some good arguments here, some really good people. I think, I was so gravitated toward PLDs because, like I said, it was what I had already been thinking. And so that first round, I was like, easy, done. This is PLD, game over. And then I just feel like he didn't bring the fire as much in the rebuttals, even though I loved the guest star rebuttal. PLD, I love the guest star rebuttal. I did. But I got to go with my fellow, and you're all going to think that this is rigged because we both love Mr. Toad, but I swear to God, it's not. I really, that second rebuttal Danny had sold me, and I really did not think she would be able to. But I have to give it to Danny.
Okay, bye.
Okay,
Just
bye.
based on the arguments, y'all. It was just based on the arguments. I love all of you.
That's rigged, y'all. That's
Christian-
definitely rigged.
2006 Christian Harloff as the Buddy Limbeck would have been fantastic.
I know. I think if Billy could have given me
That
a
argument didn't get
make
made.
an appearance on this show. Gucci can make an appearance on this show, but Roxy being the head of this show would make it just the best.
that character
Thank you.
development, the arc
Thank
that you planned out for her is what sold me. I love a good arc. I love a good, they're struggling with it, and then by like season 3, you're like, where else would they have been but here with these children?
Thank you.
Here for that. I'm here for that. But PLD, that was we were simpatico. We were thinking the same. I would have gone with that. Piggy Smalls, you had me. And then that rebuttal was just so good. But I have to, agree with everyone. Everyone, let's all just remember the important thing tonight, which is we are now officially a Jesse Swift stan account.
Jesse Swift
I'm
fan.
Jesse Swift
I'm
stan
about to go
account.
on. All right, I want you all to go on Twitter.
We can all agree on that, okay? And just, I want you to bombard Jesse Swift with love. Let him know that we stand him, and Jacob.
And what's funny, Jesse was one of the other people that, like Jeff, just kind of refused to answer the questions because, like, I just don't know enough about it. But I'm like, no. Like, you can answer the Schmodown questions, and he did answer the Schmodown questions. I said answer the last 4. He answered only the Schmodown questions. He didn't answer the Woody Allen question, and that could have changed the game.
Jesse Swift would never let me down like that. That is why we stand him and screw Jacob,
But
and that's all I got to say.
It was so funny because everyone, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or so. But then like I just see Jacob would even put 12, and I'm like, I have to keep that in. It's too good.
All questions.
Everyone was in the 1 to 6. Everyone was in the 0 to 6. Literally, everyone was 0 to 6. And then I just get this 12, and I'm like, I gotta keep it in. Because it was too far out of left field that it's like it's gotta stay in. It was too good.
I think it's important to have that question in there. It's a very, what the show question, and I appreciated it very much.
Oh, I did as well. Even if it did betray us, it was a solid quality. The quality match. We came up to some good, formidable opponents, and I would like to congratulate the winner.
Shout out to the CTA crew for knowing numbers. I'm so proud of us.
We know numbers like nobody.
The numbers.
Killed it. If Billy can come back to plug, I guess not. Okay, bye. Anyway, shout out to Billy Belford. We love him, the one and only.
He just force quit.
He rage quit.
I'm
brand. This is bullshit.
That's fine. You know what? If that isn't family, I don't know what is. Would you like to wrap us up here for the evening, fine sir?
Yeah, do we have any final Streamlabs at all?
Not that I'm aware of. AJ hasn't sent anything. Again, there might be a surprise one last January. So if we want to get, again, we stand at 300 right now, which is awesome. Again, thank you so much. Seriously, y'all are an awesome community, even though you weirdly all are still hanging on to Bill Cosby. But we'll forget that because you did good.
And one of you is Jeff.
And one of you is Jeff, but we still love you. And one of you is Jacob, and we don't love you. But anyways, so we're standing at 300 for the month. We do have maybe one more potential. Oh, AJ is officially saying that we don't. We do have one more potential stream. So if anyone wants to get in anything they can, even if it's $1, $2, let us know. You might see us on Friday.
So who wants a drunk review of a movie that is technically not out yet?
Me. PLD says yes. Janie says yes. Cousin Rob.
Is that happening right now?
Because the
Drunken
two
views
of
are
us-
my favorite.
I will like and comment. Yes.
We will be coming to y'all on Friday evening at some point to discuss. We went and saw Moonfall tonight. It's the greatest thing that's ever happened to Halle Berry's career. Forget the Oscar. This is her pinnacle. She can retire now. This is the greatest thing she's ever been in. If you would like to see us drunkenly talk about it, I don't know how many of you will have seen it at that point. But honestly, I think you should watch us talk about it, and it will get you hyped. This is one of those movies where knowing spoilers will
Might
get
make
you
it better.
more hype
Might make it better.
for it. We're gonna plan a couple fun drinking games that we thought of today on the ride home. That might make the experience even more enjoyable. I highly recommend going and seeing this movie with a cocktail or two with a little buzz going on. It's gonna make it even better than it already is. It's
A
fantastic.
cocktail or 7.
10 out of 10. Roland Emmerich, absolute MVP. So if you're as excited about that as we were to watch it this evening, that's coming to y'all on Friday. Again on February 22nd. So 2/2/2/2 on a Tuesday. We'll be doing Too Fast, Too Furious. So get hyped for that. Watch along. And what is our thingy for next Wednesday?
Yeah, what's
are we
going on
doing
next week?
Potato bracket?
Next Wednesday.
Get hyped, y'all.
Y'all thought that
This was heated.
these two were part of a podcast who had a controversial bracket. Now, it wasn't them directly, but it was their podcast partners.
Yes, please.
Oh,
I
But-
still disavow them of that.
Was it the fast food bracket? The infamous.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Rob and I
We
have
have
made our
Me and
counter.
Juice know.
you just had to say bracket and C2A, and we all know what you're talking about.
Oh no.
Ours was
We'll
better.
be doing a March Madness style bracket about potatoes. And we're talking how you might like to cook a potato. Do you like it, boiled or put it in a stew or all that jazz? Potato salad, a French or fry, a hash browns, a latke. I don't know. Be prepared. We're excited to
tots?
get really, really intense about it.
We'd
all love for you to come in and check that out next Wednesday. We'll have a new charity because it'll be a new month, so get hype. We'll determine what that is. I think that's all that we have to plug. So, yeah, our esteemed guest, Danny, plug away.
Hi, my name is Danny Joy. You can find me on Twitter at DannyJoy, DANNIEJOY. You can also find me on the internet very randomly on streams like this. Don't do too much anymore, but definitely trying to get back into it. Lots of conversations got to have. But that's it for me. You can find me on Twitter, and it'd be lucky if I add you. Yay!
PLD, where can the people find you? Anything to plug?
At Paul_Denuzio on Twitter. You can find me usually on Action Industries. Also, PLD Projects. I did just release my first episode of Crown Jewels, which is a journey through the catalog of Queen. It should be on Spotify everywhere, along with my other podcast with PJ Campbell, Two Mediocre White Dudes on Film. We went through the Scream franchise, going to do the Conjuring universe next, so keep an eye out on that as well.
And last but certainly not least, my now forever cousin. I will only
Cousin
refer
Rob.
to as Cousin Rob. Cousin Rob, anything you'd like to plug?
Yes, you can find me everywhere at Rob Fishback. Tomorrow night over on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Rob Fishback. Me and Lego will be hosting and giving away the Fantastic Film Trivia League awards for the 2021 season. And find me on Instagram and I'll fill you in on everything else.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. And also, because it was announced today, we know there's going to be a sequel to Mortal Kombat, so I want the hashtag Kill Cole in the first act. Kill Cole in the first
Cole in
act.
the first act. Get rid of
Get it trending, everyone.
Get rid of that Paulo dollar store Paulo Yama.
It's
Get him out of there.
Funny, but it's true.
Oh,
But
well,
with that, thank you all very much for tuning in. If you like this, I would love to do another one in the future with a different topic and maybe a different crew. Although this crew was great and we have our defending champions now, so we'll see how that works. But would love for everyone to return, and we'd love to do something like this again. Or if you have any other fun topics you'd like us to do, would love to.
leave them in
Thank
the
you for
comments.
AJ, who could not be here tonight, but you were here in spirit, so we appreciate you. To make sure you know that you are appreciated, and we love you, and we love
Yeah.
Billy Belfort. That rage quit, and that's
Yeah.
all right. You gotta
But
do
we
what you
still
gotta
love you,
do.
Billy.
But thank you all. The show would not be made without all of you wonderful people. Make sure you squeeze it easy, and always remember to just
Jump like a horse.
Do that.
I'm trying to jump like a horse.
Jump like a horse.